everyone, and welcome to Practical Balance. I am Jen Westlake of Soululaire, and my co-host and friend and mentor, Janice Whiting, is here with me today. Hey, Janice.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
It's really good to see you, and it's really good to see all of you out there today. Gosh, Janice, things have just been crazy in this world, but I
Yes.
just wanted to talk to you about today. I'm getting several questions about what is being termed the solar flash. Is the solar flash a big, like, micronova from our sun, a solar sneeze? Is it a spiritual event with waves of light that are raising humanity's consciousness and healing the earth? What has Spirit shared with you about what exactly is the solar flash and how is it going to impact humanity?
Well, interestingly, it's all of those things that you said. It is the universe trying to make modifications and helping the earth, Mother Earth per se, the earth, the living things on it, trees per se, living things on it, the the living people on it, or living animals on it. It is the way that they adjust and monitor the vibration of Earth, all within Earth's auric space. And at the end of our atmosphere, that is the end of Earth's auric space. So there is the solidness of Earth per se, with the solidness of the living things on it. And then there is the atmosphere and and that is the edge of Earth's auric space. So one of the things the universe does, and actually even those from other worlds, they can come into our auric space, but on a larger perspective, they just take advantage. They just send energy into Earth and its auric space that then affects all the living, breathing things inside Earth's auric space. They will do larger flashes. They will disrupt the energy outside of the auric space. That then there are solar flashes, or there are, as we see, maybe even like star trails, or all, they will affect the things coming into Earth's auric space. That's one of the things they do. Sometimes they will just, so that would be the macro. The macro is a larger energetic event that then affects Earth and its auric space. They also do something called, it's a micro event. And what I have realized is, because I've been able to experience it, that when I would go deep into meditation and sit in stillness, that I would feel a wave of energy coming in every 4 seconds. It would come in and it would just dissolve. And then 4 seconds later, it would come in and I would feel it right here. And then it would dissolve. And then another 4 seconds. And I remember asking Spirit what that was. And they said, well, that's the waves, that's the microwaves that we are sending to Earth. That then affects they are waves of love, basically, is what they said. They're waves of love that affect everything within the auric space. And they did mention that humans are slow to absorb it, but animals are quick to absorb it. And the evidence of animals being quick to absorb the new vibration of love is, and you can see videos all over the internet, social media, of animals that used to not befriend each other are best friends, loving on each other, caring for each other. I saw a cat sitting on some eggs the other day, but I've seen a dog befriend a little duck. I mean, and I've seen a cat befriend many things, and even the wild animals are befriending each other and showing love when their normal instinct would have been not love, just nature overriding the feeling of love. Right. Years ago, I had a friend who had an Oscar. It's a fish. And the Oscar, she would give the Oscar goldfish. And one day there was one goldfish that the Oscar wouldn't eat. And then later they would add more goldfish, and the Oscar ate those, but not the one goldfish.
Oh.
Because the Oscar made himself a friend. And they would sleep right next to each other.
Wow.
I know, and that's unusual. So yes, a crazy, unusual vibrational things are happening that the animals are absorbing, but Spirit says eventually humans will absorb that more, so that in their psyche, in their heart and in their psyche, they will not want to victimize others. Right. They will break from tradition, probably even needing to war. Or if they're in a personal moment with someone where they had a choice of victimize them or not, they'll choose not. So so those vibrations are being absorbed by animals more, but yes, Spirit would love, and they say they do see, but I don't see so much, but they see humans choosing to be their kinder, more loving, more present, supportive, generous self.
Right.
So that's would be the micro and the macro vision. The micro is when they do Earth, the off Earth adjustments that then affect Earth, and often they'll affect Earth with a earthquake or a tidal wave or a hurricane. I mean, all those events are, well, not all, well, we'll say many, I'm guessing, and maybe all, who knows, are all choreographed by the universe to make things happen on Earth in alignment with Earth's timeline of transformation. Because I have talked with Spirit before, and they've said, they said, years ago, we out there got together and thought, should we let humans destroy themselves and Earth, or should we intervene? And they powwowed on it, and they said, no, there's enough kind, loving, spiritual beings on Earth that we will intervene and not let Earth destroy Earth and the people on it. And so then, since then, the trajectory for Earth is that the universe manipulates Earth so that the Earth and its auric space, Earth transforms to be a high vibrational living space, and also the beings on it transform to be higher vibrational beings. And so what they said was they were trying to modify Earth so that Earth was more like other worlds, and meaning more magical, more 4 or 5D, more conscious, more that on Earth no one would choose to victimize, define, violate another person or another person's space on Earth. So humans seem to be struggling absorbing all that, but that is the plan off of this Earth, to transform Earth so that Earth, the dynamics of Earth, is the same as the other worlds, high vibration like other worlds. That is the plan. And I've talked to them and said, are you sure you're concrete on that plan? Because it doesn't really look like it. And they say, yes, nothing will happen that will change that trajectory of Earth being transformed to a higher vibrational world like other worlds.
So I'm thinking, that these solar phenomenon, the CMEs, the flares, and all the solar weather, I'm taking that as, spirit's way of using light and using the electromagnetics of the sun to help uh, heal the earth and humanity and all life here on this planet and this world. And I feel that if an individual wants to have a faster transformation into these higher vibrations, I would suggest allowing themselves to open up their heart and say, "Dear God, I allow myself to receive these loving, healing energies that you are sending us and sending me." And allow yourself to incorporate those frequencies into your being and into your heart and welcome them as an opportunity for healing and changing your life to be more loving, more happy, more abundant. I think that these energies from the sun are a gift, and
Well, and
they're
they're
not
a
something
gift,
to
but
be afraid of.
I think in our solar system, there is a dance, energetic dance we all do
Mm-hmm.
together. And so one thing out of place often affects vibration on other things. And
Mm-hmm.
also the moon. I mean, I think for some odd reason, people embrace the energies of the moon while it affects Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there are the full moon energies have
Mm-hmm.
way different effects on Earth than new moon energies.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry,
It's okay.
I'm sure a bag blew across the yard, um, and or the UPS man,
Oh yeah,
but
it's got to be the UPS guy.
probably because and or another dog walking by, whatever. But sorry about that. But we'll just move past that because they do that all the time. And
It's
they
okay.
don't seem to mind the road runner. They
Oh,
don't mind the road runner.
well, lucky
That lives
lucky
right.
roadrunner.
I know. And road runner doesn't bother them. They just look at each other. But
Mm-hmm.
so and that's another thing I suspect that's true. Like you were saying, the road runner is an animal on Earth. And um um but it doesn't seem to care about my dogs, my cats, or all the other birds, because
Mm-hmm.
they're learning to do that dance together. And so I'm sure the moon, the sun, everything has an effect on the
Mm-hmm.
birds. I have lots of birds here, um, and the roadrunner and the dogs, and they all seem to get along. And the cat, the 20-year-old cat, all seem to get along fine.
Yeah.
And so I think that um, humans, like you said, can learn to be a conscious participant in this, in um, the bigger dance, and also use it in their own personal life.
Right, right, right. So I think that what we're hearing here is that from your experiences and my near-death experiences, this is divine intervention to help our planet heal and to move to the next level. And so I think that this is a gift and something that we get to embrace and be excited about and not be worried about.
No, I think the divine intervention is the bigger aspects of the dance that our planet is doing with the universe. And then the micro aspect of it is how we can use this to improve our own personal lives.
Right, right. Well, with that, I think that we've answered the solar flash question, and we are really grateful for your questions. So, if you would like to have your question asked and discussed here on Practical Balance, you can leave it in the comments below, or you can email us at hello@soululaire.com. And we are grateful for your questions, and we hope that these answers will be thought provoking and give you some insights on some things that you can do in your own lives. And so, with that, Janice, thank you so much today for answering that question and explaining
You're
it
welcome.
did and sharing what you learned, what the spirit has shown you, and the councils and how they view this topic and what's going on here in regards to the sun and the larger dance. And so, thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining.
We appreciate you all. You have a great week, and we will see you soon.